Ever pondered about where civilization as we know it began? Our journey takes us back thousands of years to a land nestled between two life-giving rivers, the Tigris and the Euphrates. This is Mesopotamia, a region that straddles the modern-day countries of Iraq and parts of Iran, Syria and Turkey. The name itself, Mesopotamia, comes from the ancient Greek words mesos, meaning middle, and potamos, meaning river. It is literally the land between the rivers. Why is it often referred to as the cradle of civilization, you ask? Well, it's because this region witnessed the dawn of many significant human developments. The fertile plains of the Tigris and Euphrates river valleys provided the perfect environment for the growth of ancient societies. It was here that the earliest forms of farming were developed and where the first cities were born. Imagine a time when the world was young and these river valleys were lush with vegetation. The rivers didn't just provide water, but also fertile silt, which made the land incredibly productive. This allowed societies to grow crops in abundance, leading to a surplus of food. With this surplus, not everyone needed to be involved in farming. This led to job specialization, with people becoming artisans, priests, soldiers, and scribes. These societies grew into city-states, each with its own ruler and with laws and systems of writing. They built monumental structures, developed advanced technologies, and even created complex social structures. It's no exaggeration to say that the foundations of modern civilization were laid in Mesopotamia. But Mesopotamia isn't just a historical curiosity. Its influences are woven into the fabric of our everyday lives. From the way we measure time, to the concept of laws, to the very idea of a city, we owe much to this ancient land. As we delve deeper into the annals of history, you'll discover why Mesopotamia is the cornerstone of modern civilization. What if I told you the concept of a city isn't a modern invention? Around 5,000 years ago, in the fertile land between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, the seeds of urban life were being sown. This was the cradle of civilization, ancient Mesopotamia, where the concept of a city-state was born and began to flourish. City-states, unlike the sprawling nations we are familiar with today, were essentially independent cities that governed the surrounding countryside. The rise of these city-states around 3000 BCE marked a significant shift in human society. Among the first and most influential of these was the city-state of Ur. With its enormous ziggurat or stepped temple at its center, Ur was not just a bustling urban hub, but also a spiritual and ceremonial center. Its structured society with a ruling class and administrative system set a precedent for future civilizations. Not far from Ur, the city-state of Uruk rose to prominence. Known for its impressive walls, Uruk was a hub of trade and innovation, and it's believed to be where writing was first developed. The city's growth and prosperity were testament to the potential of urban life. And then there was Babylon, a city-state that would later give rise to an empire. Babylon, with its famed hanging gardens and the Tower of Babel, became synonymous with wealth and power. It was the epitome of what a city-state could achieve, with its laws, governance, and cultural contributions leaving an indelible mark on history. These city-states were more than just clusters of buildings and people. They were centers of power, of culture, and of innovation. They were places where people came together to trade, to create, and to govern. They had structured societies with rulers and laws, and they were surrounded by walls for protection. These city-states were the precursors to the modern cities we inhabit today. The principles of governance, urban planning, and social organization that were first established in these ancient city-states continue to shape our urban landscapes. So, the next time you stroll through the concrete jungle of your city, remember that you're walking in the footsteps of ancient civilizations. These city-states were the blueprint for the urban life we lead today. Could you imagine a world without a written language or laws to govern society? Well, that was the world before the Mesopotamians stepped in and revolutionized civilization as we know it. One of their most significant contributions was the development of cuneiform, the first known form of written language. It was not just a mere collection of symbols, but a complex system that allowed them to record history, conduct business transactions, and communicate across vast distances. This was a game changer, providing a foundation for all future written languages and essentially setting the stage for the information age we live in today. But the Mesopotamians didn't stop there. They also gave us Hammurabi's Code. one of the earliest legal codes known to history. This set of laws wasn't just a list of do's and don'ts, it was a comprehensive legal system that dealt with everything from trade disputes to marriage contracts, setting a precedent for the rule of law and justice systems around the world. Yet their achievements weren't limited to language and law. The Mesopotamians were also pioneers in agriculture. They developed irrigation systems that turned arid lands into fertile fields, enabling the growth of crops on a scale previously unimaginable. This not only ensured their survival, but also allowed their civilization to thrive and expand. In the realm of architecture, they designed and constructed the ziggurat, a massive step tower that served both as a place of worship and an administrative center. This architectural marvel showcased their engineering prowess and influenced building designs for generations to come. And let's not forget about their advancements in astronomy. The Mesopotamians were among the first to map the stars, track planetary movements, and develop a lunar calendar. Their celestial observations paved the way for our understanding of the universe, and their calendar system still influences how we measure time today. Indeed, the Mesopotamians were a remarkably innovative civilization. These achievements have shaped the world we live in and continue to influence us in ways we often overlook. All great things must come to an end, and Mesopotamia was no exception. As the sands of time shifted, so too did the fortunes of this ancient civilization. The once resilient city-states started to crumble under the relentless onslaught of invasions. The first formidable blow came from the east, delivered by the formidable Persian Empire. Under the command of Cyrus the Great, the Persians swept through the land, bringing an end to centuries of Mesopotamian dominance. But the trials of Mesopotamia were far from over. As the Persians' hold weakened, a new threat emerged from the west. The Greeks, led by the indomitable Alexander the Great, descended upon Mesopotamia, further accelerating its decline. The once thriving city-states, the cradle of civilization, were reduced to mere shadows of their former glory. Yet even as the physical structures crumbled, the spirit of Mesopotamia refused to be extinguished. The legacy of this ancient civilization endured, its influence seeping into the cultures that would follow. Though it fell, Mesopotamia's legacy lived on, echoing through the ages. So why does Mesopotamia matter in the 21st century? Let's take a quick stroll down memory lane. Mesopotamia, the cradle of civilization, was where the first city-states rose, blazing the trail for modern societies. This ancient land was the incubator of many firsts, the wheel, writing, irrigation systems, and complex legal codes, just to name a few. These breakthroughs, birthed in the Fertile Crescent, continue to shape our world even today. The fall of Mesopotamia, however, serves as a stark reminder of the impermanence of even the greatest civilizations. It underscores the constant ebb and flow of human societies, a cycle of rise and fall that echoes through history. It's important to remember and learn from our past. The story of Mesopotamia isn't just an ancient tale, it's a part of our shared human narrative. It's a testament to human ingenuity, resilience, and our ceaseless strive for progress. As we continue to forge our future, we carry the echoes of Mesopotamia with us, a testament to our shared human story.